Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. This is away, and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
4 yards on the pickup there, as it'll leave them with a third and about 4 more for a first. He'll drop to throw. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This is taken around the 12. And call that an even 50 yards on the punt with 7 on the return. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. Lawrence will throw. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. So, Charles, our first points of the game provided defensively. What a play that was.
And I can only imagine that the folks at home watching are thinking to themselves, that's one of those plays where once the ball leaves the quarterback's hands, you just sort of go, uh-oh, and wait for the result. This time, the defense benefited.
Extra point attempt here still to come. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Lawrence will try again after the pick six. It's brought in by Wilson. And he is able to take this way down into Detroit territory. A huge play there for Arizona. 57 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Open man here is Benson. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. This is a 2nd and 4. Ball at the 9. Now Lawrence to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And that'll bring up 4th down on the big sack with a loss of 5.
We always talk about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on third down. Out is Carlson now for the Raider field goal. From the right hash, this a 31-yard attempt. The kick by Carlson is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Detroit's offense ready to take over. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their third possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that. Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Now a timeout called for by the defense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Out of the gun now on third down. And the catch made by Johnson. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A good pickup there, 21 yards. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. He gets this one to Johnson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And this is good for a 1st down, his 2nd grab of this NFC Championship bout.
And there was absolutely zero pressure on the quarterback on that play. 3rd down, and he has all the time in the world to eventually find an open receiver for a 1st down pickup.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Here's a give up the middle. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's going to be stopped up just short of the 1st down at the Cardinals' 30. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. That's caught by Jackson. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be second down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
On second down, they'll run it here, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Now they try the right side here. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's second and 12. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up. Two minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. Back to throw here. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. From 4 yards out, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. That one was an extended drive. 14 plays all told. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Cardinals offense ready to set up shop. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Caught by Wilson. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Here's Lawrence. Going right back to Wilson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First down now, but that clock rolling. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Cardinals got to go quickly, hustling to the line. Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw here going to be caught by Wilson. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 35. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Lawrence. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Again, it's Lawrence. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up third down. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Oh, and that is incomplete. Now to try the field goal, here's Daniel Carlson. He connected on his first. This time it's 39 yards away. Carlson able to put this one through. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Lions now taking over late in this first half. And with an 8-point lead, probably not too much of an impetus to try and do too much here. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finding room at midfield. Through the middle of the field. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Lions will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot in the big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Taken at the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. Now the Cardinals going to get the football one final time here in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now Lawrence, and that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Here's Lawrence to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And that's going to be incomplete. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. As always, what half remains in the Battle of the Sea? You will take home that George Halas Trophy and represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. We'll get back to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's look back to the AFC Championship game held earlier today. And it's the Kansas City Chiefs who are heading to the Super Bowl as they await the winner of this NFC Championship game.
right, Coach. Thank you very much. As we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. Pushing through tacklers at the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. And the Lions getting set to go on offense to start the third. And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation to kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year. And they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
On second down, they'll run it here. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Second down and 3. Now a handoff looking right. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go. Now back to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 23. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets, because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Johnson's got it complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it's second down. Down inside the 10. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line. And this is good for a first down, his second grab of this NFC Championship bout.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Lions continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
A try here for the extra point. He's got it, and the lead swells. It's 28-6. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's second down. I don't care if you're taking it in round 1, you're undrafted, whatever. As a rookie quarterback in this league, you're going to have games where you face adversity like this.
Lessons. All the time you're going to face these lessons. The key for this guy is, will he be able to bounce back in the next one? Because right now, this has not been his game.
But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Lawrence. Throw left side complete. That's Benson. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap and a give to Benson. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Now Lawrence. Looking middle, and that's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as he'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
And give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 26. 1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Benson. And they'll get this down to the 10. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They run over center with Benson. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. From 3 yards out. And the Cardinals are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. All right, so this one not quite over yet. Back to a 2-score game, CD.
Yeah, and you've still got 4+ minutes to go. So when you think about comebacks, it's happened before. Now, it hasn't happened often, but you've got to think to yourself, let's be the next great comeback story and play this one out.
The Cardinal offense not going anywhere. They'll stay out and go for 2. Lawrence going to look to throw for it. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. And the pieces have fallen into place to this point. They've got a 2-score lead in the fourth quarter. A berth to the Super Bowl resting on their ability to see this one through to the end. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They'll look to throw here on first down. And he rifles one incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43. The offense on third down tonight, they've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Back to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 38-yard line. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on third. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on third down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively they burn it here with 1:51 left. Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now 2nd and 3. Here's a give up the middle. And he will have a Lions first down, and that's the one that should seal a victory. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And they'll indeed take a knee. Second and 11. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 7 left. They will take a knee here and cue the celebrations. They are off to the Super Bowl. And the crowd on its feet, and understandably so. They are Super Bowl bound after taking that knee.
How about the ability to celebrate not just winning a championship, but to do it with your fans on your home field? What a great collaboration for them all year long.
And they get to hoist the Hallis Trophy. Unbelievable victory, moving on to the Super Bowl.
I only hope that these players understand exactly who is behind that trophy. George S. Hallis, one of the creators of this great game of football of ours and creator of the NFL. What an amazing feeling and an amazing accomplishment.
And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew, we'll see you in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.